Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you to 247 Grenfell Road here in the heart of Mount Waverley. My name is Courtney Matthews. By way of introduction, we are Ray White, estate agents and auctioneers from just up the road at 303 Stevenson's Road. And on hand today, a few of my staff in the crowd to help you with any questions you may have in regards to the contract, the Section 32, or indeed to help you with your bidding here today. Jay Warnack in the crowd. I've got Abby and Claire and Michelle as well. Again, if you have any questions today, just raise your hand and I'll pop around to you and have a quick chat before we get underway. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms of the auction that I need to make a mention of, talk through the rules for today's auction, talk a bit about the home and the opportunity for you here today, and then from that point forward I'll open up and I'll call for your competitive bidding. The property we are selling is known in the contract as lot number 2 on plan of subdivision 516307W, a certificate of title volume 12244 folio 016, or more commonly known to you and I as 247 Grenfell Road here in Mount Waverley. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings, meaning the floor coverings, the window furnishings, the electrical light fittings. They're all stuck and saying they form part of the contract here today. We are selling via a public auction whereby a 10% deposit is required, and you can pay that in the form of a $20,000 deposit, bank transfer today or cheque, and then the balance of that 10% can come through on Monday via the same means, if you will. Settlement is and does have some degree of flexibility, but we're on the longer side of things, so 120 days or more is what we're asking for when it comes to settlement. So 120, 150, can do a little bit longer if you prefer, but basically anything from 120 onwards is what we prefer for settlement. If you have a settlement term other than that, please just raise your hand so that Claire can pop around and have a quick chat to you, but 120 days or more is what we are seeking. The rules for today's auction are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request of the law. Prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and those people who try to prevent others from bidding. There will be fines that are provided for that type of conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward with the rules and the terms of today's auction, so if you have any questions, just raise your hand now. But I do want to talk to you about this home and the opportunity. Very rarely are we getting any single level homes in the area. They're just not built anymore. Obviously a lot of double story homes, so they become a rarity and exclusivity, if you like, on single level living like this. But in particular, land components like this as well, sitting on approximately 500 square metres of land. So you've got this beautiful front garden, front yard space with the decking here that's receiving some sunlight through here. You've also got an ample backyard space as well, very private, backing onto the parkland area as well. So again, to have a single level subdivided unit that has this land component situated like this with basically green views everywhere you look is fantastically unique. This large double lock-up garage with a roller door back to the back area as well is very handy. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms including the master with an ensuite, a nice big walk-in robe as well, and a huge ensuite. Do you agree? Yes? Agree? And a nice open plan living space and lounge area there as well, with updates throughout the home. So the kitchen is updated, the bathrooms are in good condition, the carpet's been updated, the flooring's been updated, it's been repainted throughout, it's been really well kept, as you can tell as you're walking out of the home. We sit inside the Mount Waverley Secondary College catchment zone, so capital growth wise it'll always have a future for that too, and only a short walking distance if you're fit enough to get to the shops from here, including the train stations, shops, cafes, restaurants, etc. Short drive to Chadstone Shopping Centre if you're game enough to go there at this time of year. The Glen Shopping Centre as well, only a few minutes away drive. And of course M1 freeway takes you towards the city. In about 15 to 20 minutes from here you'll be in the city. So locations A1, school zoning, capital growth opportunity, single level home, the rarity that we sit here today. But to have it, to hold it, to be able to sign contracts and move into it, you're going to need to raise your hand and call out. You'll be nice and loud today and secure one of the very few opportunities available before Christmas, and indeed probably for the early part of New Year. I don't think there'll be many homes like it come up on the market entirely at all next year. So my advice is to bid and bid strong here today. If you've come to purchase, want to purchase, 247 Grenfell Road here in the heart of Mount Waverley. Bidders and buyers, I open it up to you, but I have one final rule how I sell here today. I'm going to call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. And when my hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place, so please make sure you put your hand in the air and given your very best here today. Bidders and buyers, in your hands, fair and reasonable start. 247 Grenfell Road, Mount Waverley. Over to you, buyers. You make a start where you like. You can dictate the terms here if you will. There we go, 1.1, and we're off and running now at 1,100,000. Good luck, sir, to your bid here today. Next to Claire at 1,100,000 a bid. I can call for a rise of 50 to be cheeky from there, but I'll call for 1,150 if I can. At 1,100,000 now with Claire's bidder and buyer in front now. A $50,000 rise from there would be nice from there. 1-1's the bid there. At 1,100,000, he's got the best opportunity to buy at the moment.
1,101,000.
1,000. I won't take a $1,000 rise. I'll take a $50,000 rise though. 1,150,000. 1.15, that $50,000 rise, then I'll certainly take that one. At 1,150 the bid now, Claire, next to you. Good luck also, sir, with your bidding there. At 1,150,000, the bid in front there. You can take me straight to 1.2 if you want. 1.18, I'll take that bid at 1.18, and you can round me to 1.2 if you will between the two of you. At 1,180,000 in front with Claire. At 1,180,000 now.
1.2.
1.2, I'll take your bid there at 1.2, sir. Thank you very much. At 1,200,000 against your bid, Claire. At 1,200,000 the bid. At 1,200,000, just the two of you in it at this point in time. But at 1.2 is the bid here with gentlemen in front. At 1,200,000 now against your bidder and buyer, or anyone else at all. At 1,200,000, he's in the box seat to buy here today. At 1,200,000, I called 3 times. First time in the call now at 1,200,000. Second call now at 1,200,000. Third and final call. Whole finish, silent and done at 1,200,000. You might have the opportunity to come inside and negotiate with me in just a moment or so. I'll make that crystal clear. I'm not going inside for instructions or anything like it just yet. Need you to know, bidders and buyers, that if you want to buy, you're going to need to raise your hand. Otherwise, I'm going to negotiate with our gentleman and the lady in front here, and they'll have the first right and opportunity. 30? 1.23? Yep, I'll take you 30,000 at 1,230,000. 1,230,000 the bid, round me to 250 if you like. 230 the bid there. At 1,230,000, they're back in front. They've got that first right and opportunity. 1.24, I'll take you 2.4 then. At 1,240,000 is the bid. At 240 the bid now to 250. 250 the bid there against you, sir. 260, 250's here. 250 the bid there, 260 if you will. At 1,250,000, they're in front now. They've got the box seat to buy. 260. 260 there, back in front. 260, 270 if you will. 260 there. 270 he says yes. Clear instructions with you. 270 is here now. At 1,270,000 now. At 1,270,000 instruction there. 270, 280 now. 280 is the bid. 280, 290 if you want from here. 280 is the bid from here. At 1,280,000, clearly bid in front now at 280 in front with Michelle there. At 1,280,000, I'll check in a second. 290. Got your bid there at 290. 290 the bid now. 290. 1.3 the bid. At 1,300,000 the bid there at 1,003,000. On the market and selling, there's the news. At 1,300,000 we sell to you if there's no better bid. 131, 310, that's bid. Yes, at 1,310,000 new bidder here, 310. At 1,310,000 the bid. 310's here now over my shoulder at 310. 310 in front now to steal it away at 310. Coming in late at 310. Do I see 320? Maybe better. 310's the bid. At 1,310,000, the bid here, I sell. At 1,310,000, if there's no better bid, I sell now. Make it clear. On the market, selling, playing for keeps. Family here, buy it. If there's no better bid, I call 3 times now. First time in the call now at 1,310,000.
Do you accept 1,000?
311, yep. 311 to 312. 312 the bid. Maybe a round up bid or a stronger bid. Michelle, 312 the bid.
1,000.
314.
1,000.
315. 316.
2,000.
317.
1, 2.
318. You got a 2,000 bid. 318. or 1,000? 317 or 318?
1.318.
318. 319. At 1,319,000. 320, do we say 319 is here? At 319, the
1,000.
320.
Another 1,000.
321. 321 the bid. Against you still. At 1,321,000.
1,000.
322. 323.
1,000.
324.
500. 1,000.
325.
1,000.
Times my advice. 326, 327, 327's there. 327.
133. 133.
331.
1,000.
332. 333.
1,000.
334. 335.
36.
336. 337. 330. 337's their bid. At 1,337,000. 337.
1,000.
338. 339.
1,000.
340. 341.
1,000.
342. 343.
Yeah.
344. 345.
6.
346. 348. 348. 348 the bid. At 1,348,000 is here. At 1,348,000 the bid. At 1,348,000. Do I sell it here? I need to know in a moment or so. At 1,348,000 we sell over my right shoulder if there's no better bid. At 1,348,000 I'm about to call 3 times, so I'll check in with you ladies again. At 1,348,000 for the first call, and we sell. Second call.
Hang on.
Sure, no problem. 348. Do we go again, ladies, for another 1,000? 348 the bid. What do we do? I need to know just before I knock it down. Don't want you to be upset at me. 348 the bid. I'll count it down 3 times, then I have to sell, just so I'm clear. At 1,348,000 now for the first call. At 1,348,000.
135.
135. Good round. 351. 351. Strong bid might be the knockout bid. 350 the bid. 351. 351. Where do we go? Are we done? Finished. Sure. 100%. I do thank you for your bidding if it is your last, but I'll give you a moment to reconsider at 351. Also, ladies on my left too, as I call again 3 times to sell. First call now, 1,351,000 the bid.
1,000.
352. 353. We still here? 353. First call now, again we sell away. 1,353,000 the bid behind me. Second call, we sell at 1,353,000. Third and final call, double check with every and all party. We done? Sure, finished. Done and finished here, just double checking we finished. Done. Thank you for your bidding again. We'll need to find you another property for the third and final call. All finished. Silent. Done. Selling. Selling. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another Ray White auction, and have a fantastic weekend and a great Christmas and New Year.